Welcome viewers, welcome to today newspaper discussion. This is the today's newspaper. The date is 26 June, and mostly the headline is what a ride, like exam formation. Exam formation continuously came in the news and last from June starting to end. So this is very important topic today. And second important topic, if we discuss then, and like important is called the SEO summit. We have already discussed in the previous lecture SEO, the detail about SEO organization, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. And second important is called the emergency. Second important emergency, the 50 years complete emergency. It was applied 1977. It was applied in 1975, and from that time 2025 it was complete just 50 years. And second important news, government announced Bihar first nuclear power plant. That is also one of the important news. And Operation Sindhu, continuously in news, Operation Sindhu. Second important, Middle East editorial page. Only the one of the important topic in editorial is Middle East, Eurasia, Middle East, and NATO summit. And one of the important news is NATO summit. Already NATO also one of the organization that continuously came in the news. We have previous lecture, we have already discussed NATO. 25 June already discussed NATO. And second 24 June already discussed NATO. So NATO is the one of the organization that continuously came in the news. Okay, so NATO important organization. And second important part is the Hormuz, state of Hormuz, one of the important topic, Hormuz. And next is called ISS mission, International Space Station, that is called Shubhangshu Shukla, who participate in the exam formation. And next important is called the NATO, increase the budget of NATO. So these are the some important news in the today's newspaper. Okay, so let's discuss this news. The first important topic is called the NATO. Okay, so NATO, if we already discussed NATO, and if we take the 24 June topic, NATO like founded in 1949 with Washington Treaty, headquarter Belgium. Article 5 is the basic principle of the NATO is Article 5, like collective defense. Okay, if attack anyone, then it should be considered attack to everyone. That is the only principle of the collective defense. Founding member 12, present member 32, and the recent member Sweden 32nd member. And though NATO today mainly came in the news like a NATO summit in the Hague, Netherlands. Donald Trump participation of the Hague, Netherlands, that is came in the news. Okay, and present member 32 country, founded 1949 by Washington Treaty. And NATO's full form, what is the full form of the NATO? Please write in comment what is the full form of the NATO. And the one day exam, it can be asked in the one day examination, or the Secretary General of NATO, it should be the Mark Rutte. Mark Rutte is the Secretary General of the NATO. Okay, and let's talk about the axiom formation. Axiom formation in the today's newspaper, in the first page is called the axiom formation. What a right. Okay, so axiom formation we have already discussed in the previous chapter, axiom formation. Okay, 25 June axiom formation. And there is in many videos we have already discussed axiom formation. Let's take proof that I can give proof that that axiom for already discussed. Okay, so I can so find that June 7 already discussed axiom formation. Explain axiom formation in June 7. So from June 7 to and June 26, this is one of the important topic that continuously came in the news. So axiom 4 is one of the important. So axiom 4 is Shubhangshu Shukla participated in the axiom formation. Why India also cooperated this mission? Like this is one of the joint mission of the NASA and SpaceX. SpaceX is the private company. The owner of the SpaceX will write the write in the comment who is the owner of the SpaceX. And second is Subhangshu Shukla participate give important input to India's program. India also planned to launch a Gaganyaan mission like a space mission in 2027, expected to launch to 2027. India is one of the major mission Gaganyaan, and also India planned to set up his own space station like Indian space station in the lower Earth orbit in almost in 2035. So this is the some Indian plan, and ISRO's chairman of the ISRO is called V Narayan, one of the important chairman. He's the present chairman of the ISRO. And second is called some important factual data about exam formation. Which rocket used in this mission? Like Falcon 9 rocket is used in this mission. Second, this is the joint mission between the two important organizations like the NASA and the SpaceX, NASA and SpaceX. And second, the Crew Dragon spacecraft is used in the that spacecraft, mostly that spacecraft, Dragon spacecraft, used in the exam formation. There is some factual input, and there is a total 4% participate in the exam formation from different countries, and one is called Subhangshu Shukla from India. And second, SCO, I have already discussed SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization. And one important topic, ISS is located lower Earth orbit, that is mostly 400 kilometers from the Earth, from the sea surface, okay. And second, and Shanghai Cooperation Organization, we have already discussed in the previous lecture Shanghai Cooperation Organization, so let's take to revise that. 1960, this name is Shanghai 5, and after it was founded 2021, it was first founded, and there is a total mostly some important countries like 6 important countries are founding countries like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, Central Asia. The 4 countries from Central Asia. Only one country is missing here, that is called the Turkmenistan. Only one country, and there is total 5 countries in the Central Asia, and only one country missing from there, like a Turkmenistan, and another 4 country exists there. And another 2 important major countries is called the China and Russia. The first summit held in Shanghai, and the present summit, the present member is called 10 member, and these 6 and also including India, Pakistan, Iran and Belarus. So Iran also member of the SCO, so that's why it is also important, because Iran that time under war like situation. And BRICS summit, so BRICS summit should be held mostly July 5 to 6 that time, so we'll discuss later in BRICS separately. And second, and 50 years national emergency, this is one of the important topic, and we have already discussed in previous lecture national emergency 50 years celebration. So let's take the factual input or factual information about the national emergency. Okay, so the national emergency is under Article 352 of the Constitution. It is mostly applied in the 3 principles, based on the 3 principles, like in the war, external aggression and armed rebellion. If this situation happen, then it can be applied, war, external aggression and armed rebellion. But in 44th Amendment Act, armed rebellion in called the internal disturbance, but in 44th Amendment it is replaced with armed rebellion. Internal disturbance replaced with armed rebellion. Okay, and some procedure, if we take them procedure, what is the procedure of the national emergency? It should be the written recommendation by the cabinet to the president, and after that it should be approved within 1 month in parliament, both house, Lok Sabha as well as the Rajya Sabha, and with special majority like 2/3 majority also required to apply that, and remains for 6 months continuously. And after 6 months it can be continuous indefinite time, but after 6 months it should be approved, then it can be extended indefinitely. And 2 important major article related to national emergency. If national emergency applied in any country, then under Article 358 of the Constitution, Article 19, that is some important right that give to the Constitution of our country, like to for example 6 right, I forgot that right, mostly 6 fundamental right to free trade and agreement, like to reside any settlement, any portion of the country, and practice trade. So these are the some important 6 fundamental right. it should be automatically suspended. And Article 359, suspension of the other right except Article 20 and 20 was not suspended in any circumstances. So this should be the one question, which are the article not suspended in any circumstances. That is, there is only two article, Article 20 and 21. It can't be suspended. And total 3 times in emergency situation in India. 1962 is like Indo-China war, that time war situation. 1971 Indo-Pak war, like Bangladesh liberation war. And another important right is called the internal. So total 3 times are national emergency applied in India. In 1962, that time is a war-like situation like Indo-China war, and second is emergency in 1971 Bangladesh liberation war or Indo-Pak war, and the last is called 1975, that is called internal disturbance. So that's emergency is mostly like the black time of India, and this is not a perfect reason to apply this emergency situation. Okay, so this is today. Okay, let's finish this lecture, and goodbye.